I want to talk to you today about the hierarchy of development. And for most people, this hierarchy is flipped on its head, and then they wonder why they're not able to make any progress. And the answer is pretty simple. They're starting with the wrong things. So the base of our pyramid, what everything else is built upon, is nutrition. It is the foundation. It is the fuel that's coming into our body. And if we expect good outputs, we need the input to be good. Garbage in, garbage out. Then we've got Metcon, which is a fancy acronym for metabolic conditioning. So this is our body's ability to utilize and process energy. Now, again, if the energy going in is garbage, metabolic conditioning, what do we think our metabolism is doing? All it's doing is taking the food that we're putting into our body and utilizing that for fuel for an output, be that cardio, strength, sport. So if what it's working to metabolize is garbage, the fuel, the output that drives our muscles is not going to be great, and you're going to struggle right here. You're never going to be able to get past that. Then we go to gymnastics, which is anything controlling your own body weight. What makes you think you should be out there throwing weights around if you can't do a simple plank or a simple push-up or understand how to squat with your own body? You have to understand biomechanics. You have to understand how to move, and that is why you need a coach, among many other reasons. We've got to learn to move our own body before we can move on to throwing and weightlifting. Right? That is moving external objects, moving a barbell, a slam ball, a piece of Nautilus equipment, a shot put, right? Anything external to our own body. That's where most people want to start, but they haven't done any of these other things and they wonder why they're not progressing. Our top level is sport. And sport is actually the least controllable. Everybody's worried about coming to the gym and getting hurt, but they'll go and play kickball on the weekend. The injury rate for kickball is so much higher because it is not in a controlled environment, in a controlled setting where you're focusing on everything that you're doing. It's a sport. That's why sport is fun, because it's unpredictable. But our bodies don't love unpredictability if they're not taken care of and trained in a way to be ready for it. So flip what you're doing on its head, more than likely. Start with your nutrition. We've got a great registered dietitian on staff that can help with that. Then we can go up the ladder from there and working on our cardio and understanding our body and controlling external objects, and finally the pinnacle of getting back out there and playing sport.